World stars in a new film with Al Pacino called The Devil's Advocate. Kev, did you love this movie?
This was bad.
Wasn't it great? Kevin and I said, boy, if you like to get in arguments after movies, and oh, this is great. This is a great movie. It opens tomorrow in a theater near you. Please welcome Keanu Reeves. Good to see you again. Good evening. Now, I haven't seen you in it's about 2 years, right?
Has it been that long?
Yeah, something like that, because you were out with the band for a while.
That's right, yeah.
And I was thinking, the last time you were here, you said, well, you hadn't found a place yet. Have you found a place yet? Do you live anywhere yet?
No, I don't. I mean, I have a place to live. I've been working and traveling, going on the road with the band. Yeah. Working in films, and then and when I come back home here to LA, I just stay in a hotel.
Now, so you stay in a hotel?
Yeah.
I mean, are you one of those people, do you bring, like Sammy Davis Jr., like, on a one night, he would bring all his photos and hang them in the room. And, I mean, you bring a lot of personal items?
I bring some books, you know, it was my favorite clothes at the time when I'm reading, you know, stuff like that.
Like, how many suitcases would you bring?
I don't know, 2.
2 suitcases for how long?
Then I make little forays. I go to my storage space and pick up, you know, I do things.
Now, do you buy underwear and just do you clean the old underwear and just throw it away?
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea. It works. You can turn it inside out, get another day out of it that way.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Remember when you were younger, you had dry cleaning, where you put it in dry cleaning, like the bachelor dry cleaning was you put it in a pile. For like 3 days, you come back and it's clean again.
Clean, it smells good. Yeah. And put it near a window for martinizing. Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
Back in the day.
Do you like do the whole room service thing? Because you seem like a guy.
Oh, it's the best. I mean, come on. Yeah. You know, yes, room service, yes. And the room, you know.
The mini bar? Do you do the mini bar?
The mini bar, yeah.
So you don't mind. See, no matter how much money or successful I make, I can't pay $9.95 for that Snickers bar in the mini bar. It just, you know, I will walk through snow. I can't bring myself to do it. Can you do that? Have you overcome that?
There are some days when you just have to have a Snickers bar.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that's true.
You know, but generally, you know, go out, you do something else.
Yeah. Let me talk about this. You know, this movie is great. This is really just an amazing script, and it's truly a frightening movie. It's called The Devil's Advocate now.
Yes.
Would you say this? I think it's a horror movie, but it's a little more philosophical. But
yes, I mean, it is a horror picture. I'd say it's a kind of cautionary morality piece, you know, but I mean, it's got humor, you know, it's psychological, you know, but then it's also got some spooky, you know, some monsters, and it's just some great performances.
Do you like to be scared?
Al Pacino, I love it. Huh? I mean, not really scared, but I like a little, you know, boo, you know.
No, well, that's not boo. That's not. You know. I mean, as a kid, were you frightened by a lot of things?
Let me see. We were speaking earlier about The Exorcist. I remember being 11 years old and seeing an ad for that or something, and then they would show that face, that kind of mask face.
Right.
And I remember being a kid going to bed going, God, the devil, God, the devil, God, the devil. What was going on? You know?
Did you ever
think scared? It was weird.
Were there things under your bed?
Yeah, I would never have my hands or anything over the side when I slept. Because I always thought something, you know,
would grab you.
Yeah.
Because as long as you're in the bed,
you're safe.
You're safe.
You're safe. And you have your binky, you know, everything's cool.
Hang on.
No, I'm kidding. I actually didn't have a binky.
A binky? Wait.
Well, you know.
Back up. I think we're revealing more than we want to. What is a binky? What is
binky, laundry, all sorts of things. What?
What is a binky? Like a blanket?
I don't know. You know, that's what the shmushma, you know.
No. I want to know. Wait, no.
You know, like that blanket when you're a kid.
Oh, what's a blanket?
Come on, everybody. Who had a blanket? You didn't have one?
I did have a blanket.
That's why you're in show business.
The sad thing is,
we want it all the time now.
I still have my blanket. Yeah.
You see? What do you call it? I'm not even going to ask.
Do you believe in ghosts and things?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a ghost?
Yeah.
No, really?
No, I've seen one and I've felt them. You know, I mean, you get vibes from places, you know. I mean...
Well, tell me about
I remember being a kid in, where was it, New Jersey. My sister was in that bed, I was in this bed, I was probably about 9. We had a nanny over there, and I remember just sitting there, and I was looking up and towards the doorway, and then all of a sudden this kind of suit with no body, no legs, nobody in it, kind of came in and went like this, and then disappeared. It was double-breasted, it was white. And then I looked over at the nanny, and she looked over at me, and we were looking at each other, and then I remember going to the window and just looking out, and I was about the 30th floor or something, and just looking at the shadows and the light, and just going, you know.
You sure it wasn't that pile of laundry?
No, I was a kid. I was a young kid. I mean, it was just one of those
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. I can remember lying in bed and being frightened to death of my own heartbeat. I kept hearing this thing. What is that? What is that?
It's very Edgar Allan Poe.
No, but it's true. I remember it. I remember being so frightened that I went, oh, geez.
And you discovered.
No, but it's true.
And there it is.
It's true, and I discovered some other things, but forget that. Pacino. Now, Al Pacino, you know, I must say, Al Pacino is a great actor, and you two are terrific actors. And, you know, to watch you two guys sort of hold your own, battle it out, whatever you want to say. It's really fascinating to watch. Was he intimidating? I mean, did you know him before this?
He's such a gracious man.
Yeah.
And he just puts you at your ease. You know, I met him backstage. He was doing a play, Huey, and the first time I met him, and I was just, you know, very nervous and just, you know, it's an honor to meet you, sir, and just, you know. And then he's like, he's very interesting, mysterious man, very gracious.
Well, see, I like him because he seems like a real actor. He isn't the guy who just does one movie a year.
No, he's a pure actor.
I mean, he's doing a play. And this looks like a play.
Makes his own films.
Yeah, this film to me looks, you have scenes where it looks like you're in a play because the dialogue is so rich going back and forward.
Yeah, it's a very unique film.
Now, who was cast first, him or you?
I was the first cast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then, yeah.
Oh, so you thought, and then, oh, wow, we got Al Pacino.
Right. I thought, oh, my God, how perfect for the part. And and then I found out that he accepted the part, and I'll never forget that day. My blood just tickled. I mean, it was incredible.
Blood tickle?
Yeah. Because I was so happy, you know? It was just like, I couldn't believe it. For me, I mean, this man has done such incredible work in special films, and growing up, and the opportunity to act with him. And what I think is a special film was just, for me, one of the high moments of my life.
Intimidating, though? No?
Like I said, he's so gracious. And he just, I mean, in the morning, maybe the first time, the first scene, it was like 8, and we just read through it, and I'm like, my God, I'm sucking in front of Al Pacino. You know? But you go get coffee, you work on the scene, and then you get in the fire, and you go.
I like that phrase. I'm sucking in front of Al Pacino.
Hang on a second. Are you getting any? What's happening here? What's going on? Scatological?
I just like that. I'm sucking in front of. I've never heard it used that way.
Well, because you're sitting there going,
can you pick up his mannerisms? Can you do Al?
I wouldn't do that.
No, not even can give me a little bit of.
No.
I'll just put you on the spot. Well, we have a great clip here just to show you the intensity of you two guys. This is a great. Does this need any setup? Do we need to tell people?
It's hard to set it up without just say that it's he's the how do I do this? I'm a defense attorney, and he's the senior partner at the firm, and it's a confrontation.
Confrontation. Okay, here we go. Take a look.
That day on the subway, what did I say to you? What were my words to you? Maybe it was your time to lose. You didn't think so. Lose? I don't lose! I win! I win! I'm a lawyer! That's my job! That's what I do! I rest my case. Vanity is definitely my favorite sin. Kevin, it's so basic. Self-love, the all-natural opiate. You know, it's not that you didn't care for Mary Ann, Kevin. It's just that you were a little bit more involved with someone else. Yourself.
Well, it's just terrific.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, I've always been a fan, but this one really knocked me out. I mean, this is like
Thank you.
This is like now you're in Pacino, Brando league now. I thought you were just great. You're watching you two guys battle on there. And it's a terrific script as well. I know you got to go. Keanu, thank you, man. We'll go bye, Greg.